The case being made here is based upon four main facts. These four facts are the bare bones argument to avoid confusion, disinformation, and circular arguments that lead nowhere. MK Ultra took place at over 80 institutions, and the current illegal program is equally complex. The four main facts are all that is necessary to convince a reasonable person that this atrocity is really taking place and demands immediate attention. Fact 1. Public microwave weapons exist. 2. There is a long criminal history of similar activity. 3. There are credible witnesses and victims who fit a profile. And 4. Persons of interest, borderline personalities in Army intelligence in charge of developing these weapons, persons to be investigated. Please let me briefly elaborate on these four facts. 1. Microwave weapons like the Active Denial System, the ADS, and milliwave radars are public electromagnetic weapons. The Russians used microwave weapons to attack the American embassy in Moscow in the 1950s, and in response the U.S. began a secret crash program to develop microwave weapons. 2. There is a criminal history, a prior pattern of criminal behavior. 500,000 U.S. citizens used as human guinea pigs in weapons development experiments for nuclear, biological, and chemical weapons. COINTELPRO, counterintelligence program hit lists of political activists, and MK Ultra behavior modification programs using torture to break down the human mind in order to control people. All of these illegal government programs escaped detection for decades, and no perpetrators were ever punished. Credible witnesses and victims. There are perhaps several hundred or even several thousand people who have testified for years that they are targets of classified anti-personnel microwave weapons and targets of organized stalking. The author has interviewed more than 200 targets in person and documented their stories. Most of these people are political activists and whistleblowers who are being used as human guinea pigs. Most are in their 40s, have an above average IQ, and share other commonalities. They fit a common profile similar to the other victims of previous illegal government programs. Persons of interest, military intelligence officers who have worked since 1980 to develop non-lethal microwave weapons for the Army. They have publicly advocated using these weapons on civilians in their own homes. They have been instrumental in moving classified weapons into the hands of local police and vigilantes. They promote borderline beliefs and superstitions as part of a smokescreen cover-up. There is more evidence that's available online in these books and films titled Monarch, the New Phoenix Program. In addition, there are supporting government documents, military science papers, and the names of non-lethal weapons scientists, their scientific papers and patents, and authoritative newspaper magazine articles, as well as other books, films, and the testimony of experts and witnesses. When the Russians attacked the U.S. Embassy in Moscow with microwave weapons in the 1950s, the U.S. started to develop microwave weapons in secret. Today, there are public, non-lethal microwave weapons like the Active Denial System and milliwave radars. But where are the weapons that kill? The Russians developed microwave weapons that kill by stopping the heart or causing cancer or other terminal diseases. The U.S. has also developed these kinds of lethal microwave weapons capabilities, but has kept them secret because if the American people saw human beings killed by heart attack or cancer, then they might object to these new weapons as immoral and dangerous. If the U.S. had weapons that could kill anyone, anywhere, without leaving any physical evidence, and only a select few individuals knew of their existence, wouldn't they be tempted to use them for their own selfish purposes? The power to kill anyone, anywhere, is an absolute power that corrupts absolutely. If the intelligence agencies have a proven history of criminal behavior targeting political activists, and the current targets are political activists who are being attacked with weapons similar to the active denial system, then why shouldn't the intelligence agencies be investigated? The active denial system has been redesigned to be a kinder, gentler, non-lethal microwave weapon. The electronic beam heats your skin to 130 degrees Fahrenheit and feels like you're touching a red-hot frying pan. It is a pain amplification device, engineered not to injure or kill. However, second and third degree burns and even death are possible, depending on the distance to the target, the power setting, the length of exposure, and the health of the target or human being. Normally, microwave weapons heat people up like a microwave oven heats up food. Where are the weapons that haven't been re-engineered to be kinder and gentler? Milliwave radars are see-through wall radars used by the military for house-to-house fighting. Milliwave radars can be used from outside a building to see through several walls, into the interior of a building, and into a crowded room with enough definition to identify a single individual in a crowded room. The water in the human body lights up with great definition. The entire world has been turned into a fishbowl. What would the American people think when they realize they no longer have privacy even inside their own home?